Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. I wanted to touch on a bunch of stuff with the energy crisis, commodities, producer price index, and some of the producer price indexes for certain sectors to show you how things are moving. Usually what happens is when producers accept their inputs cost, which is producer price index basically, what happens is those go up first, and then it passes through the company and usually ends up in a higher price for the consumer price index. So I've got some stuff in the background here that I'm going to touch on. Some of it's the energy crisis, some of it's real estate, and then the producer price index are kind of the three main topics. And I've got some commodity prices just to look at some commodity prices as well to show you how things are moving. I've got year-to-date, monthly, and weekly. I grabbed these charts from tradingeconomics.com. So let's dive into it. You're going to lose me. And I've got some clips here. It says Europe's energy crisis, why are natural gas prices soaring, and how it will affect Europeans. We've got energy crisis to last until 2022, with UK especially exposed, economists warn. We've got British ministers have called emergency talks with industry representatives on the problem of increasing gas and electricity prices. 7 natural gas suppliers have gone bankrupt in the past 6 weeks from gas price increase of 70% in August. 3 others may face bankruptcy as well. That is because suppliers cannot pass the full price increase on to customers due to government restrictions on energy prices. So they're bankrupting some of these electricity producers because of natural gas prices. Europe's energy crisis is coming for the rest of the world too. Millions of people around the globe will feel the impact of soaring natural gas prices this winter, and I agree with that. We've got here, it says a decoupling. So what was going on, electricity and carbon are no longer trading in tandem. We've got carbon is the price here in the orangish line, and then we have German power in the white line. You can see German power just going straight vertical here in September, and carbon going relatively in a linear fashion versus an exponential fashion. We've got prices here, and I've got in the upper left here is energy. As you can see, year to date, energy has been on a tear. 57%, 53, 118 for natural gas. We've got propane at 130%. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is the daily. Daily was up 15.35%. Weekly 16% and monthly 25%. Methanol's killing it too, just recently on the weekly. We've got agricultural products on the left here. These are all agriculture. Notice the year to date. Soybeans is down, lumber is down, and rubber is down. Everything else is posting a green. Some, like coffee's way up, and canola's way up, and oat is way up. Going over to the right-hand side, we've got metals. This is mainly a lot of precious metals and some other ones. Precious metals have been down. Those are the only ones that are down. Lithium is blazing at a 254% increase. We've got steel up, copper up. So those are doing well. We've got they call it industrial on the right-hand side here. The ones that are down are palladium, iron ore, and rhodium, and everything else is blazing. We've got 131% for soda ash. Molybdenum is up almost 100%. 65% is cobalt. Coal is up 171%. Good job on anyone that called the coal call. And we've got the index here. The CRB index is up 37% year to date. And you can see carbon permits are up 90%. S&P is up 40% roughly. So we've got, and solar and wind is down. Now I'm going to switch into some real estate updates that I wanted to touch on that I've been reading about. It says Underbuilding has led to an acute shortage of housing and affordability crisis, study says. And we don't really have a shortage. It's just you're going to be paying a lot more. I mean, that's how I would frame it. Housing shortage, 5 more million homes needed for supply to catch up to demand. That was September 24th. 93% of general contractors face material shortages in Q3. How construction firms are managing through the challenges, September 29th. From paints to plastics, a chemical shortage ignites prices. And I've been reading a lot of things that I'm basically seeing, quote, shortages everywhere. And on the right-hand side, I've got the biggest housing shortages. You can see kind of on the map in the United States where they're at. It's mostly in the south with a few in the north. We've got plastic producers report the profits are fantastic. Most basic plastics like polypropanol or polypropylene and high-density polyethylene have seen extraordinary price increases through 2020 and have continued to skyrocket this year. Most other basic plastics have increased from 50 cents per pound to more than $1 per pound. Now, I charted out some of these producer price index by industry. This is plastic material and resins manufacturing. You can see that we were in a channel for a while, broke up. We were going in another channel, and then we broke up out of that. Just recently to the upside. Will we come back down? That's yet to be seen, but this looks like we're ramping. We've got the total manufacturing industries producer price index, and you can tell that we were in a channel for a while since 2008. That was the last commodity boom. And we are just breaking out of the upper trend of that channel just recently. We've got cement and concrete product manufacturing continues to go higher. Looks like it's going a little bit higher rate. We've got the chemical manufacturing. We've been in this trend line, and it's breaking the top trend line here to the upside. We'll see what that does. Here's another one, glass and glass product manufacturing, breaking its trend to the upside just recently. We've got producer price index by industry, iron and steel pipe, and 2 manufacturing from purchased steel. And this thing you can easily tell has a pattern that broke to the upside quite substantially. And these are all updated through September 10th, 2021 to let you guys know. This is the producer price index, industrial gas manufacturing, oxygen. We were coming up in this ascending kind of wedge pattern and broke way to the upside here just recently. We've got computer and electronic product manufacturing. This one's very interesting. We've been coming down for a very long time, basically hit a bottom, and are now, looks like, coming in this U shape back up for computer and electronic product manufacturing. And then we've got HVAC and commercial refrigeration equipment, and that's going on up as well. So I wanted to touch on all this stuff to show you guys what's going on with just the producer price index, real estate, and all of the commodities and some of the energy. And what I think is going to happen is energy is going to continue to go up, and it's going to feed into everything. And we should see it in these producer price index. They should all be starting to go higher, which we're kind of seeing here. So I think inflation is going to hit hard. I don't know if a lot of people are ready for this. And we should be seeing prices go up or things shrink in size over time. The way that I am playing this is directly through the energy companies. That's kind of my hedge against it. And the physical precious metals. I just don't think they've moved yet. They will. Oh, they will. They have to. With all this coming down the pipeline, I don't see a way that they're going to hold that stuff down. At least not forever. So if you guys like this type of information, definitely give me a thumbs up. Click subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.